That's what we're hearing from York Regional Police. They confirmed they were called to this condo complex that is at about 4:30 in the morning. We're actually hearing that someone else called 911. Maybe they heard something or saw something that was of concern. They showed up for this, what they consider to be almost a welfare check. And they say there was a man actively attacking a woman. Now, we don't know the total circumstances here. We don't know if the man was armed, if there was a weapon used. We might get that information lately, but all very, very concerning. And that's when we heard from police the officer fired his weapon. So the man was hit and the woman had serious enough injuries to require medical attention. So the man and woman both rushed to a trauma center. At this point, we have no update on either of them when it comes to their condition. This morning, though, people who live in this area, we're just north of Highway 7, not far from Warden. Residents are waking up and they're just noticing this really heavy police presence. I mean, where I'm standing, the SIU truck is right behind me here. Those investigators are inside the building. There's a couple of cruisers outside. We're not seeing a lot of activity here, but it's certainly within the building here where people, of course, are being interviewed and they're gathering as much evidence as possible. I want to let you hear from one resident who I talked to earlier. He didn't notice anything overnight, but he was talking about how surprising this all is.
I was leaving at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And I heard the incident happen around 4, which is crazy because I was sleeping right upstairs. And just to hear that, it's crazy.
So at this point, we're just waiting for an update, that is, from York Regional Police and the SIU. York Police will only be able to say so much because the SIU is involved in this. The SIU gets involved if, there is what is an officer-involved shooting. That's what happened here. So they'll be quite limited, and then the SIU might be able to give us a little bit more information. So we're standing by to see when we'll actually get that update, guys. But the latest we have, police called here overnight at about 4:30 over reports of a wellness check. We know there was a man who was actively attacking a woman, and both that man and woman rushed to hospital, and the police officer fired his or her weapon at the man.